First and foremost, this is the Digital Diaspora 2020, December the 10th, approximately 3 o'clock, and we're back on the road. Digital Diaspora is a podcast where we explore the politics of the African diaspora on a local, national, and international levels. We've been out of commission for a little bit due to the pandemic, which we discussed on one of our past episodes. We were talking to thought influencer Kenneth Goodwin, and a lot of the things that we talked about, per usual, came into fruition. So as we move forward, we will continue to do the same thing. I got most of my team back, which is a blessing, and we will still pretty much explore the same things that we explored. We'll talk about how this pandemic has been affecting this local area, specifically North, where we usually film. We'll talk about how it's affecting the national and international as well. We'll talk about the election, which a lot of the things that we talked about actually were talked about in past shows. I told you that the current president wouldn't be the president again, despite what everybody else was saying. And it's just a matter of cursory, fundamental research with no emotions at all. We have our fun. Some things sometimes they do get heated. However, when we talk about what's going on, we refer to the basics. We refer to the basic information that requires the time to just read something outside of what's being thrown and pushed and forced down your throat. So I think it's going to be a cool ride. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to talking about the election that just took place in Ghana. The current president is still the current president, and I think that he has been really good with regard to extending his hand to the Africans in the diaspora. As we know and as we talked about on our show, during the year of return, where African people throughout the diaspora returned to Ghana, they contributed to a $1 billion increase in that economy, mainly through travel and tourism. So it's just a matter of talking about those things that affect us politically and socially and culturally, but also talking about how do we connect with the Haitians? How do we connect with Jamaica and Africans in Cuba, as opposed to always talking about the things that kind of pull us apart? So I look forward to continuing on, having great shows like the interview of Ms. Sharon Salam, the mother of Yusef Salam, known to be a part of the Central Park Five, or what we call the Exonerated Five. We'll be talking to Kenneth Goodwin again, financial thought influencer, right there off of Wall Street. And Larry Hand, we want to talk to him again about what do we do after the election. I think that even though he was defeated by Senator Cory Booker, that he still has a lot to offer, and to ask him, what's going to go on next. So tune in. We plan to transmit this message of issues that affect the diaspora every other week, and if it's really good and we get people to kind of help us out with some things financially, then we might be able to move on every week. So again, I look forward to seeing you, and be good. Ashe.